Our team is conformed by Natalia Maldonado, Betzabeth Estrella, and me, Ulises Aviles, and together we are going to talk about Dubai's suburbanization in the past, in the present, and in the future. I'll leave you with Betzabeth Estrella to talk to you about the past of Dubai's suburbanization.
So first of all, we're going to start talking a little bit about the history of Dubai. Dubai was in function since the 18th century. It wasn't a luxurious tourism place as we know of it today, but it was a small fishing dock that people would go and they would fish and they would grab different types of fish, they would grab pearls and just different stuff that they found in the waters. This is all they would use Dubai for. It wasn't like they were stably established here or they lived there for many years. It wasn't anything like that. So in 1822 came the first people that were really established in Dubai, which was a tribe named Beni Yas tribe. It was the most regarded tribe in South Arabia. And with this tribe came other tribes that they were small tribes, but they were also establishing in Dubai. So by the 20th century, Dubai started working more on trade stuff, and they established different infrastructures and stuff like this. And we have examples such as the international airport and the trade center that they have there, which really started getting their economy up. And it really, we can say that positioned them into the market and into being a more recognizable place in the world. And by 1990, in the 1990s, the early 1990s, they started with their new activities. They came out with new activities, new ideas for their place to grow even more. So what they were trying to do, they were trying to establish a tourism, but they wanted a different type of tourism, which was when they established their luxury tourism. With this came a lot of new people, not only for the tourism, but before this all started, they came as employees because Dubai was looking for special skills, special qualities that maybe not all people from Arabia and not all people from the area had. So they started looking for different employees, foreign employees, out of the city, out of the country, and maybe even out of the region. So they started looking for different types of people that had these qualities, these skills, and that were able to come to Dubai to help out and to work in these new establishments that were being made here. And also, the employees weren't only looking for the job because they knew they had the qualities, they knew they had the skills, but they also were coming to Dubai because of the stable politics that they had here. And they were really looking forward about the pay and about just different politics that were established in Dubai. So, as we can see, it wasn't always as precious and as beautiful as we see Dubai today. And these are the most, we can say, historical events that occurred and that what made what Dubai is today. A very nice and luxurious place to go visit and just to spend time there.
Our classmate Natalia Maldonado is going to talk about the present of Dubai's suburbanization.
We know about Dubai because it has the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, also has the largest shopping mall, the longest driverless metro system, and it has its own space agency. Clearly, this city has developed the best technology and keep its infrastructure innovative to attract tourism, trade, and transport. The artificial Palm Island Jumeirah was created from 7 million tons of rock and sand. The project cost around $12 billion and 6 years for residents to move in. To this day, more islands of this type are being made to build houses, mansions, malls, and hotels. The Palm Jumeirah has from residential areas to luxury hotels, making a whole experience to live at this island. The construction of the Palm Islands has altered the natural marine environment and brought economic, technological, and administrative challenges to take advantage of the marine landscape. Suburbanization is a term to describe the growth of spatial reorganization of contemporary cities. Dubai suburbanization has evolved from making residential areas on the outside of the city to making land surface from sand and rocks to make residential areas.
Hi, now we want to talk about the future of Dubai's suburbanization. Because if you thought that the past and the present were exciting, the future is in a whole new level. Why? Well, they have pretty interesting things happening in the near future. The first one being a whole shift for the focus of their economy, from being based on oil sale to be based on good things that are beneficial for all the planet, like startup culture, like space travel, like tech development, tourism, energy producement, and a lot of other things. As I said, this is not beneficial just for Dubai, but for the whole planet because a lot of countries are going to follow this path that Dubai is following. The second thing I want to talk about is tech development. This one excites me a lot because they just don't innovate in their construction techniques, but also artificial intelligence. Down here, we have a picture of a self-driven autonomous taxi, a taxi helicopter that can carry out 2 passengers to travel all around Dubai. And well, this is pretty innovative, and this shows us that Dubai is really interested in improving the quality of life of their citizens by development of technology. Sorry. The third one that we want to talk about is climate change. And they have a pretty ambitious goal here. By 2050, they want to base the 75% of their energy producement on renewable sources. And this one seems like an almost impossible goal for an oil-based economy, but Dubai in the past has shown us that when they have a goal, they can accomplish it. So we're pretty excited about that one. And the last one is the world's perception about Dubai, because they don't want to be just perceived as a hub for a lot of skyscraper and materialist things. They also want to be perceived as human building rather than physical building. And we as a team think that this is pretty admirable. And well, that was Dubai's future, and that concludes our presentation. We want to thank you for your time.